In the industry, we've all heard the grind or the hustle. We're constantly stuck in this mentality of acquire new customer, acquire new customers, acquire new customers. But the cost to acquire new customers is astronomical. The cost to keep and maintain a customer is a fraction of the cost to acquire a customer, right? So I think what it is that you have to look at each purchase differently. And I would almost maybe, and I'm throwing an idea out there, is structure my commission structure different between an existing customer and a new customer. Like I'm thinking of a Hyundai store I was just at the other day. It's funny, it's hard to actually find this information in a DMS. There's not a great report, or maybe some do and some don't really have it. But I wanted to find out how many of their 100 units they sold last month, all right, were to new customers versus existing customers, right? Yeah, honestly, I really couldn't find it. I actually had to go kind of through each 100 and see if there were an existing customer prior to it. There wasn't a single report that just says, yeah, 22. So it actually turned out it was 22 that were existing customers. So that means almost 60%, all right, was new customer acquisition. That's high. That's a lot, all right? That would be okay if this dealership was only maybe a few years into business. But this dealership is 15 years into business. And I'm just like, at 15 years, you're only roughly, selling 30, 40% of your existing customers, right? And this was actually after a loyalty event. So that was actually, it was 20%. It was 20%. It's 22. So only about that was after a loyalty event. So normally they're even lower than 22% of existing customers buying back into it. So I think what it is that as managers and salespeople and GMs, we're all a bit of chaos junkies. I actually kind of like the high. People in our industry will joke how much they miss or appreciate or love the grind. The grind. I love the grind. I understand it from a dealer principal's perspective. I want to create a business that's boring, not one that's on fire all the time. Now, how many times as managers we describe ourselves as firefighters? God, that's scary.